Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Driven to Destruction on BeamNG.Drive. The first car to go today is the Civetta Bolide, which is based on a 80s sports car. Don't think this car's going to do too well with its low suspension and no off-road capabilities. It's also rear-wheel drive, which makes it nice and fun to control on the dirt. And I've spun straight away. That's fun. Over these speed bumps for the first. Oh, and there goes one half of my exhaust. I suppose one thing that could save this car a bit is the fact I keep having to lift off to correct slides. And therefore it's not actually travelling as fast when it does hit stuff. And I doubt it's going to like the rock or mud section which is coming up in a second. Yeah. That's what I thought. Is it going to be able to drag itself out of here? Not easily, but it is. Got over the rocks relatively cleanly, but did spin. I've definitely already caused some damage to the suspension. I mean, it's just got so stiff suspension that it's not really doing much to soften any blows. Now onto the deceptive lane. And we've rolled her. I'll wait for it to come to a complete stop and roll. Wasn't quite going fast enough. So off we go again. So we are not turning. Man, let me just pull this bump out quickly. See, that helps. Yeah, it does. The bumper was caught. And obviously, like I said, if body parts get stuck, we can pull them out. Another big jump. Ooh. Front wheel is very much so dead. And another roll. I'm surprised. I'm almost surprised that this car made it a full lap, but it did. And it stole my other exhaust this time around, so now we have none. This car's actually slightly stronger than I expected it to be around here. but it is very difficult to control over bumps. I'm gonna... Oh, sorry about that. Right, big hit, but can keep going. The good news with this one is that if I do have a frontal impact, is it less likely to damage the engine because it's a rear engine car. So that's always good. Up we go. And another ball. Oh, I grabbed the wrong part. Steering is still working, but not very well. Now, on the left hander, we were at 60 last time, so this car actually needs slightly more than that. Which we go, that was a nice landing. That couldn't have actually gone much better. Through the petrol station. Yeah, turning is getting a lot harder now. On to lap 3. It has actually at this point beaten the sunburst, which was definitely unexpected. We roll it as far as we can. But that's it. 4.1 miles, just beating out the sunburst, which was unexpected. Yeah, oh, that's the Civetta Bolide. Next to tackle the course is our first mod, the RG Sandstorm XSB Off-Road Edition, which is a buggy. This should do pretty well, I hope, unless we lose wheels, which is obviously a risk. Radiated in the back, so shouldn't be that easy to puncture. Ooh, big wheelie. And then onto the dirt. Cut the corner a little bit, but not too much of a worry. And braking. And up towards the next right hander. Ooh, big kick from the bumps. Through the mud pit and over the rocks. That's a bit of a nasty one. Everything still looks okay. This is going to say mod next to it on the leaderboard, because obviously mods could be built to be stronger than normal in-game cars. But with this being open wheel, all it would take is one bad hit and could just snap a wheel straight off. Perfect landing on that jump. Couldn't have been better. Oh, that's... Don't end up in the trees. We hit the tree. Yep, gonna have to pull it out. Did some definite damage that time. The problem with this car is because of the suspension, if I do hit a bump, it does bounce quite a lot. Like jumps it deals with. There's another hit. And now on to lap 2. Another big crash over there. Ooh. And we've rolled. Oh, come on. Missed the jump, but not too much of a worry. Okay, we've definitely got to pull to the left now. Ooh, clipped that. And onto the dirt section for the second time. Taking some real speed. And another ball. And we've ended up upside down again. We will take a look at this mod at some point in its own video. Literally all it would take to take this vehicle out is one really unlucky landing. But it hasn't happened yet. But we're definitely starting to do some damage to her. And there's another bomb. Oh. Off we go. Down the really bumpy back. This car really shows off how bumpy this straight is. That really showed it off. And the left, and then the right, and then the left even. Ooh, this is bad if we can't get enough. Ooh, okay. So we have a wheel now facing the wrong way. still getting up to speed and it is still taking the course. But don't know how much longer. Right, so we are going up towards the mud pit again with the backward wheel. I really don't know how this is still going, but it is. Come on, keep going. I mean, yeah, look at that front wheel, it's completely backwards. Again, it would probably be better if that whole thing just tore off. What the hell happened there? I really can't control this really. But it is still going just about. Oh. 1 minute. Is that it? That is it. So that is it for the RG Sandstorm. It can no longer turn, so therefore it's out at a total of 5.6 miles. It did pretty well. The final vehicle to go today is the Bruckle Moonhawk V8 edition. Muscle car, so we'll see how it does. Again, probably one that's going to be harder to control. But we'll see. Older suspension, so a bit more bouncy. A big engine, overheat quickly possibly. And not the best of brakes. lot of understeer in this car so far, and a lot of oversteer when they're on the power. So just keep her going. Easily got through the mud pit. And over that jump. Sorry, pressed the wrong button. Oh. Oh, bouncy bouncy. Yes, if you're thinking there was a skip there, I did just do the screenshot. The thumbnail even. So to about 60, little bit fast on this one. But not too bad. And coming up to the end of the first lap. That was quite a big impact. That one wasn't too bad. So 2.1 miles complete. A bit of a tail tap on the wall there. And now onto the dirt section for the second time with this car. Oh, it's pulling quite badly to the right at the minute. Oh, don't crash. PC wasn't liking something then. I do have quite an old system, so it's understandable. I want to upgrade at some point. Oh. Yes. Okay, so up towards the building for the first time. Second time even, sorry. Not too bad through there. That's where the sunburst like to roll. Oh, nearly hit that concrete. Okay, we definitely don't have enough speed for this jump now. Okay, that didn't work as planned. But we can keep going. We definitely have some dead suspension right now. And I think brakes are overheating. When coming up towards lap 3. That means every car today has made it to at least lap 3. so that beats the Bolide. Which is pretty good. Nothing's beat the D-Series yet. I don't think this will be the one to do it, to be honest. One thing I was thinking about is if two cars go the same distance, they'll just have joint places. Hopefully we won't have too much of that. Up the hill again. Through the building. Round the long left-hander. And down the bumpy straight. And up towards the jump. This one should be better. Ooh, but I landed sort of sideways. It's still chugging along 5.6 miles, it's doing pretty damn well. And radiator's gone. Don't know how long this car's gonna last with the radiator gone. Although it is only leaking, so if it's leaking slowly, it might not overheat for a while. Just keep an eye on that temperature gauge. So around the chicanes again. And now it's 6 miles. That beats the sandstorm. Which is a surprise, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this to go this far. And back through the mud pit. This thing still has plenty of power in it. Going slowly over them rocks is not always the best idea, but we didn't have much of a choice there. Really tear up the inside of the cars. On the left hand, onto the typical English road. And up towards the turn test. Still completing it like a muscle car. So either sideways or just not turning in very well. That was a pretty good landing. Around the chicane again. Over big bumps. Also the Adi Sandstorm mod will be in the description, along with the track and a link to the original series on Fairways, which I will keep mentioning for a few episodes, because I think it's just right that because I'm using their idea, we should credit them. And up towards the lap. Oh. This episode wasn't going to be till later this week, but I'm going away for the weekend to Duxford. Any video from that you can check out on our other channel, High Octane Media. Which will also be linked in the description, along with our Facebook page, which is also High Octane Media. I feel like we are now losing power, although we are about to beat the D series. I believe that got 8.9. The car is starting to heat up now, but yep, we have officially beaten the D series. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. We have a coolant overheating warning. So I don't think this car is going to last much longer, but it is going to be on top of our leaderboard after this episode, which is pretty impressive for something that's definitely not off-road orientated. It has got bouncy suspension, which I suppose has helped there. On to the next lap. Not sure how many laps that is, maybe 5, I think this is. Just that jump, but that's not too much of a problem. I think this is going to go up by overheating fairly soon anyway. And quick left, right. Over them bumps. Right. My engine's dead, so just let it roll until it rolls no further. And that's it, the first car to beat 10 miles at a total distance of 10.1 miles. We have the Bruckle Moonhawk V8 edition. Pretty impressive. So here's a look at our leaderboard this week. The Bruckle Moonhawk moves up to first place, going on by overheating after 10.1 miles. The RD Sandstorm slips into third place with steering failure at 5.6 miles. And the Bolide is in fourth place with overheating at 4.1 miles. So that will do it for this episode. I'll see you next time.